Good morning, everyone. I'm Adam, and this is the Lavender Project. And I'm just looking at a tray that I put in um, last maybe 3.5 weeks ago to a month. And I was checking to see how it's doing. And this is this guy is setting up a flower, but it's got roots. And that's what I was wondering if this was going to work for a fall project. This is not normal. This is not what we were supposed to be doing in the fall, but we wanted to propagate these plants and get them ready for spring. So by doing that, we're going to save money. We've got the kind of the blank slate checklist, which is how do we save money and prep for the next season, or um, I guess really stay busy in the wintertime. So this is, I've got a bunch of lavender cuttings. I'm going to run through how I prep those, and it sounds like this method is going to work. We've had several frosts already. Like I said, the polar vortex is coming. It might be here tonight, actually. And I did this with cuttings 3 weeks ago, like I said, and a few of them don't look like they're making it, but the majority, I would say the vast majority, are killing it here. And I did a petunia video where I talked about, I actually did these at the same time I did petunias, so it's been about 3 weeks, I think. And I talked about how the petunias didn't respond well to these little heat, really seed starting mats that I had them under. A lot of things I think like that bottom heat to get the, I don't know if it triggers the cells to make roots instead of leaves or whatever, but these lavender cuttings were on bottom heat the whole time, and they did have a dome, so we kept that humidity in. And I didn't water them very much because I know how easy it is to rot lavender and kill it that way. But I know all the ways to kill lavender. I just want to keep it alive this time. So I'm going to just try it again. I think this is my last chance to get cuttings. And for some reason, whatever plants we got this year, they are still flowering outside. They've been flowering all fall, all summer. And they've still got a lot of greenwood growth on them. So a lot of the, this is not a very good cutting, but you can see how the one in my right hand has got almost a woody bark on the stem, and this one is real flimsy and green. And that's this year's growth, and it's actually this, it's growth from probably a month or so ago, because I cut these back so much just to do this tray and probably some other ones that I failed at. But what I did was just take off a lot of these bottom leaves, and I'm trying not to peel off too much of that bark, but if you do expose some of the cambium, then I think you're okay, because that's where you want to get your, this is my rooting hormone dish, I guess. And you're just going to get that. I'm probably going to have to get several in one flat here, or one, whatever this is. But I've actually had a lot of luck rooting lavender, and I've tried, years ago I tried to grow from the little seed packets you get everywhere, and it's so hard. Even if you get them to germinate, I think it takes like 30 days almost to germinate a lavender seed. The little piddly sprout that comes up, if it just touches water, it just wilts down to nothing. And if you've got bottom heat, it just makes them wilt. If you've got nothing under them, they just seem to die. And I think I did tray after tray after tray, and we probably got 5 decent plants out of it that way. Doing it this way, the experiment is taking all this stuff that's probably going to die this winter anyway, because a lot of these are planted in bad spots for snow and just drainage problems. You need well drained poor soil really for lavender to thrive. And oh, this guy's like sending up a lot of top growth. A lot of them are. But so I'm going to clone the ones I have. I'm going to take cuttings and try to get these to grow and stay alive through the winter. And I'll have plants that are probably 3 years ahead of any plant that I could actually get to grow from a seed. So if I do that, in November, which is where we're at now, and I've got decent plants in May, we can get a lot of these teased apart and planted into pots, or we can just maybe, depending on how they are, they probably need to go into pots, but maybe we can get them into rows out in the new flower bed. So we'll just see about that. And I'm just going to burn through a lot of these now, and hopefully they all do as well as that one. This is going to be really slow, so we'll just say our goodbyes now if we want, but you're welcome to watch. And this is a pretty large piece, so I stripped it from here all the way up to, really, I'm gonna even go higher, and not leave a whole lot on that. And I'm just gonna cut it probably right here. So it's kind of actually bigger than you would think for a lot of lavender cuttings too, but that's what we're going to use. So I think we'll check one more just because I want to know if I just got lucky or what, but maybe one of the sadder looking ones. Just right next to it. So that one doesn't have anything yet. Maybe one of the less sad ones. That one doesn't have anything yet either. So I'm not gonna pull all of these, but hopefully we'll have a lot of work ahead of us for the spring with lavender. But if you enjoy watching these and want to see a lot more of this, or if you don't and you want to see us doing something else that's preparing for what our vision of the blank slate garden is, then leave a comment and I'll respond. Otherwise, we're going to be posting these. I think we're gonna do one on Saturday every week, just because we've got a lot of kind of projects that in the queue that we want to do, and I would watch it. There's not enough of this on YouTube for me to be happy with, so that's kind of why I feel like there's kind of a vacuum. If you find one or two good gardeners, you're gonna watch all of their stuff faster than they can produce it. So hopefully this message gets out to everybody else that I watch, and they can make a lot more videos. Otherwise, I'll watch these videos that I make. Well, so thanks for watching, and we'll check back with these in about maybe a month or two. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.